Welcome back, folks. All right, it is Friday, which means we are talking movies. And a big one coming out this weekend, Jersey Boys. Of course, it had great success on Broadway, won Tony Awards, and they are hoping that it will capitalize the same success in the movie theater. Devin D. O'Leary is there. You're here with us
now
to talk about that. So yeah, let's take a look at Jersey Boys. All right, so first of all, I gotta say, Jersey Boys, a very successful musical.
Yes.
The first thing that sticks out to me is who is directing it?
It's
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, it seems like kind of a strange choice. I mean, Clint Eastwood is a workman-like director. He's been directing films for many, many years, but he usually does a little bit darker, more sort of action-oriented films than this. It seems like an odd choice. He does a fine job with it, but I think you've got a limited set of directions that you can go with this. Broadway's had great success with these jukebox musicals, they call them, where you basically just take a group or a character or whatever and just throw about 20 of their songs together and just kind of do them in a row. Not heavy duty on story. This one's got a little bit more about the backstory of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, how they came together, how they became famous, tied in a little bit with the mob there in New Jersey. So there's a little bit of drama. It's nice they've chosen a lot.
I'm in Las Vegas. From the casinos to the clubs, the pools and the strip bars.
The music, you know, it's kind of a fairly standard biopic. Not a lot of super highs, super lows. Pretty straightforward.
Right, okay. So
but if you
Jersey
like the
Boys
music,
in
for
there.
sure.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so the next one coming out, a sequel, Think Like a Man 2. Kevin Hart, very funny guy. He's kind of the it comedian right
absolutely,
now.
yeah, he's huge.
All right, let's take a look.
I'm in Las Vegas. From the casinos to the clubs, the pools and the strip bars. It's the best place.
We just got really excited about the, we couldn't wait a few seconds ago because we popped this trailer up, very excited about it. So Think Like a Man 2, let's talk about this film.
Well, Steve Harvey, the comedian, several years ago wrote a marriage manual, kind of a joke book about being married, and they turned it into a film a couple years ago. Very, very loosely based. They added characters and all that kind of stuff. Became a big hit, though, for these characters, these actors. So Kevin Hart and Taraji P. Henson and Michael Ealy have all come back. It's all the same group. And now there's a wedding going on, so they're all flying off to Las Vegas to have a crazy bachelor party and a crazy bachelorette party, and of course everything goes wacky and hijinks ensue.
Right.
That's how these things happen.
Yeah.
They didn't put a lot of effort into coming up with an idea for this. Pretty much bachelor party in Vegas kind of writes itself, but certainly if you are a fan of these characters, if you like the actors, plenty more of those kind of that kind of humor going on.
Gotcha, and of course you're a fan of Steve Harvey. You're in luck because he's here on Two Casa in the Afternoons, Family Feud, and the Steve Harvey Show. Last but not least, a really interesting film to me. This looks like a really interesting film, The Grand Seduction. Let's take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to announce that a doctor is coming for 1 month. Now we have to make Dr. Paul.
All right, so let's talk about this, featuring Brendan Gleeson, one of my sort of unsung heroes in terms of acting.
He's a great
brilliant actor.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff. Most people would probably recognize him from the Harry Potter films, but he's done a lot of British films. This one is set in Canada, in Newfoundland. There's a tiny little village, and they're kind of broke, and they're trying to get a factory into town, but they don't have a doctor, so they need to find one. And so the entire town sort of conspires to put their best face on and seduce some big city doctor into coming to their town and staying there, and that's Taylor Kitsch, who's been a sort of up-and-coming young actor for a while now. It's got that very sort of cute, funny British feel of a lot of the independent films, maybe like Waking Ned Devine.
It's another brilliant film.
Yeah, very nice little film. So it's got that film, real small town film, very wry, very funny. And it's also got a little bit of the flavor of Northern Exposure, if you remember that classic show about the doctor stuck in the crazy small town. So it's a lot of that. It's nice, simple humor, great cast, a great bunch of characters, crazy characters in this small town. It's a very nice little film, man.
Fantastic.
I recommend checking it out.
All right, well, a diverse group of films coming out this weekend. For a complete list of everything showing in your theaters, pick up one of these, Weekly Alibi, on newsstands now, or head over to alibi.com, and of course you can see our reviews at casa.com under the Style tab.